Ladies and gentlemen, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream, everyone. I hope we're all having a great day. It's the end of an era, folks. The time is nigh. It's happening, guys. It's happening. Jodie's last episode. The end of the Chibnall era. The start of a new era. It's all happening. It is all happening. My goodness. Can everyone hear me? Can everyone hear me okay? I've got this epic music in the background to try and cause some drama. Tell me if it's too loud. But yeah. My goodness. Hello. Hello. Very good. Everyone can hear me in the chat. That is excellent. That is excellent. Before we start, can we just get some bennies in the chat? Can we get some bennies in the chat, please? We need to hype it up. It's here, guys. This is the last live stream before we get a new doctor. Is it David? Is it Shooty? I don't know. I don't know, but it's happening. It's happening. It's happening right now. My goodness. My goodness. Let me just fade this music out. Fade this music out. Fade this music out. Just like that. Just like that. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm just going to have some lo-fi music right now. Oh, yeah. Hello, everyone. My name is Crispy Pro, and welcome back to the Crispy Pro channel. So today, we are doing a live stream, a little bit of a pre-show, just some last-minute thoughts on the power of the Doctor. We've got some cool things coming up. We're going to look at the trailer. I found a cool little quiz that The Guardian just put up, and I thought we could crush that really, really quick. And there might be a special guest. There might be a special guest, so hold your horses. It's all happening. It's all happening. But please, let me know in the chat right now. Are you guys excited for the power of the Doctor? Why are you guys excited for the power of the Doctor? I'll read some out. It's going to be fun. A very chill stream, but a lot of fun. A lot of fun nonetheless. Let me have a look at this chat. Let me have a look at this chat. Wowee. My goodness, so many people. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Someone's already donated. Someone said, let's party. Marco, thank you so much. You donated in the chat. That is legendary behavior. The 50% podcasters in the chat. My goodness. It's all happening here. Tom Mason asked if I've been to New Zealand. Yes, I've been to New Zealand. Of course I've been to New Zealand. I will be waking up early tomorrow to watch it. I'm pretty sure it will come out at around 6:30 a.m., 5:30 a.m. here in Queensland. So I'm very, very excited for that. Very, very excited for that. But alas, this is something I promised I'd do ages ago. And it was to have a look at the trailer. Did that transition work? I really hoped it worked. So we're going to have a look at this trailer. We're going to break it down. Even tonight, I noticed some stuff in there that I don't think anyone's really talked about. So let's get into it. Let's get into it, yeah, as Doja Cat says. And also, while you're here, please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And thank you so much for all the love on the channel recently. It's been crazy. It's been absolutely crazy. Let me have a look. Let me just have a quick look. You ready? You ready for this? You ready for this nonsense? Here we go. Here we go. Oh, there's us right now. Haha, that's us right now. But I released one of the videos I'm most proud of, and we've had almost 20,000 views in a week. So thank you. Oh, who was that? Who was that mug right there? My goodness. But yeah, we released this video. It's one of my biggest ones ever. We got Jamie Magnus Stone in. And so just thank you for all the love on that one. First of all, I just wanted to say that before we go any further. Thank you so much for the love on the channel. It's been crazy, and it's a crazy, nice little bookend for this Whittaker era. So let's get into the trailer breakdown. All right. So also, bets are on. Bets are on right now because I reckon that this right here is the opening shot of the trailer. Opening shot of the trailer. Let me hang on. I just want to see if I can minimize this for a second. Or you're going to see all my notes there. Ooh, crispy notes. I just want to... it doesn't matter. My live chat keeps disappearing and I want to be able to see what you guys are saying. There we go. I can put you over here. Alrighty. Perfect. Perfect. Hello. Why is Ashad alive? I don't know why he's alive. I hope they figure it out in the episode and it's not just oh, he's back. He's back. I mean, they can kind of get away with doing that with the Master. But Ashad, he was a teeny tiny man attached to a bomb. Did the bomb go off? I don't know. Anyway, let's have a look at this trailer. I 100% bet you that this right here is the opening shot of the trailer. I can guarantee. Opening shot of the episode, not the trailer. It is the opening shot of the trailer, so you'd be right there. But opening shot of the episode. This entire train sequence take place within the first 5 minutes. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Can you give me the name of that music remix? Of course I can. I feel like I do this every single stream I do. Not that I do many streams. It's this one by Olaf Scholtens or whatever. I'll send it in the chat right now. I'll send it in the chat for everyone. Oh, this was an embarrassing trailer. No, it was a fun trailer. What are you on about? This genuinely got me hyped. So we had that, and then we've seen this shot before from the initial Sea Devils tease. This shot right here. No, not right here. Hang on. Gotta get through it. This shot right here, I'm pretty sure it's been edited, and in another trailer you could see a Dalek around here. So it's very, very cheeky. Very, very cheeky indeed. And then yes. This shot they've reused a bunch of times, but then we get some new footage. Now this trailer is CGI heavy. Like really, really CGI heavy. And I think that's because they want to cover up a lot of the plot details. So, which I'm cool with, and the episode looks like incredible. Like this is some of the best CG I've seen in Doctor Who in a while. So I'm excited to see what else they have in the episode. Someone else has just donated. My goodness, that's just Joe. Great content, by the way. I think my problem with this era has been the quality on the screen visual. Oh, I was just talking about it. It's too flashy and pristine. Going to Miss Jodie. You think it's too flashy and pristine? Look, I like a bit of flashy and pristine. I think the one thing I really, really liked, and I think I've talked about this in my podcast, Who's There, a Doctor Who podcast, which you guys should definitely subscribe to, is that this era, they use anamorphic lenses, and that's just like this really, really cinema, like beautiful camera that they've used. They never used for Doctor Who before. So that's probably why it feels different visually and maybe a bit too flashy and pristine, that you might say. But regardless, I've had a great time with this era, and I don't know what the next era is going to look like. I know David Tennant's in it though. Don't tell anyone. Shh. Okay, here we go. Beautiful shot of the volcano. Not quite sure what that's all about. Kate's like, oh, some scientists. Oh, there's some paintings missing. My goodness. I hope she has a good time in the episode. There's a lot of theories going around that she's going to die. Can we just get a quick yay or nay if Kate's going to die in the chat, guys? I don't think Kate's going to die. She might get converted into a Cyberman. I don't know. Like father, like daughter. Is that a bit too soon? Probably avoid content ID tray. What are you guys talking about in the chat? My dad is in the specials. Yes, David Tennant is my dad. Very good reference. Very good reference there. Who was that? Oh, nay. Oh, okay, here we go. People don't think she's gonna die. Please. Please, I don't like her. Oh my goodness. The evil Dalek. Well, I suppose that's why you called the evil Dalek. You want her to die. Hopefully, she doesn't die. Okay, cool. No, please, I beg. Probably. Hope she survives, though. Nay. All right. Beautiful stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful stuff. Let's move on. Now, this shot with Ace right here. First of all, great shot. Secondly, does this not remind you of the 50th anniversary? Does it not give you those vibes? I wonder if they shot at the same place. All right. Anyway, here we go. Now, here's the beach. Here's the infamous beach where everyone thinks the regeneration is going to take place. There have been a lot of theories as to where this is. My favorite one right now is that this is cyber-converted Gallifrey. I think that has a lot of merit to it. It would definitely, be a payoff as to the end of the events of the Timeless Children, and kind of, a big payoff for the whole Jodie era. I don't know how much exactly they're going to touch on the Timeless Children stuff. Before we get into anything, I should say, guys, be nice in the chat. I know everyone has their differing opinions on the Whittaker era, but my main thing with this channel is that we're respectful. We can absolutely critique, but don't go calling people names. Don't do any of that, because, unfortunately that does happen in like the WhoTube community. But you guys, so far, without my 10 years on this channel, have it all been very, very nice. So just need to get that out of the way. Someone has donated again. My goodness. What will I miss most about Jodie's Doctor? Well, I think the one thing Jodie's Doctor has always set out to be is exemplify the word hope. And this Doctor is probably one of the most hopeful, optimistic Doctors we've ever had. And so I'm gonna miss that charm about Jodie. I really will. I really do wish that that she had some scripts that really tested Jodie's acting chops, because my favorite scene by far in the entire Whittaker era was when she kind of called out her companions in The Haunting of Villa Diodati, where she was like, I have to make these tough decisions. It's not easy for me, Yaz. I can't remember the exact quote. I'm sure Troy's in the chat and he knows the exact quote. But anyway, at the end of the day, I'm really going to miss Jodie's Doctor, and I know I will be finding myself rewatching this era in the years to come, definitely. Anyway, I think this is Cyber Converted Gallifrey right here. Bada bing, bada boom. This shot is probably my favorite CG shot. Is it Unit getting blown up? Unit just came back. They can't blow up already. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Sorry, we have a delivery on the stream. Thank you so much. Hello, everyone. This is unintentionally sponsored by McDonald's. Oh, that's delicious. It's lemonade, so I hope I don't burp on the stream. That'd be embarrassing, wouldn't it? Be embarrassing. I hope it's Gallifrey in the episode. Are you watching it on stream today? I will be watching the episode on ABC iView here in Australia. It'll come out hopefully, directly after the episode airs in the UK. So I'm not going to be going on Twitter as soon as the episode ends. So I'll be up 5:30, 6 a.m., watch the whole episode, and then I will go and do a live podcast with my boy Troy. I'm very, very excited. Very, very excited. Anyway, this shot's insane. Beautiful. Standard shot there. Dan is really only here. We're going to do it once again. Yay or nay, guys. Do you think Dan is going to die? That's a big theory going on that Dan's not really going to make it this episode. I think he'll survive, but he's going to be sidelined because he's been in barely any of the promotional material, and we've barely seen much of it in this trailer. So I don't know. I do not know. Yay. Oh my gosh, another donation. You just said lol. Wow. Thank you, Ben. Wow, you guys are so nice tonight. This is unreal. People thinking that he's going to go off with Diane. I very much think that they kind of set that up in Legend of the Sea Devils, and I just rewatched that last night. So, yeah, I hope Dan gets a good ending, because he's honestly been one of the highlights for the Whittaker era. Absolutely. Absolutely. Having a fun time. Great to see the space, suits back again, might I say. This shot, a lot of people said, oh, it doesn't look very good. I think it looks great. I think it looks really, really nice. I have no idea where it is, though, at all. Oh, then we had Sasha. Held at gunpoint by Yaz. I predicted this ages ago. It might be, different editing. It might just be the way it looks in the edit. But I'm pretty sure when the first teaser came out, I was like, I bet you she's pointing a gun at the Master to try and hold him there. Not sure why the Doctor would endorse that. But, the stakes are going to be high this episode. The stakes are going to be high. Alrighty. Let's move on. The Dalek. What's going on with the Dalek here? The Dalek has a message for the Doctor for some reason. Not sure what that's all about. Not sure if the Daleks are actually going to play a big role in the episode. A lot of people theorize that the Daleks will be at the start, but the train seems to be at the start, and I'm pretty sure the Cybermen are on the train. I don't know. We know nothing about this episode, and that's very exciting. Thank you so much. Someone in the chat just gave me 5 buckaroos. Jez, 42. Mwah. You're a legend, mate. You're a legend. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here's my little observation. I've been wondering, what the heck, first of all, great shot. What the heck is going on here? What are the Daleks doing? What are they on about? And then I saw this right here. Now, do you think that this is some regeneration energy? Because we saw Jodie in that tube, or some people are saying it's a loom, whatever. That the regeneration energy is being harnessed there. Do we think that? I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm just going to have a little sip right here. Oh, Marco, I think Dan is going to leave the TARDIS at the start of the episode. Yeah, I reckon he will too. That may be because they want to focus more on Yasmin and the Doctor. Wouldn't be surprised there. But we'll see. We will see. The whole thing in the middle reminds me of the spaceship in the Crimson Aura. So I think it's just a homemade spaceship. It might be. It might very well be. Anyway, I move on. There's a ladder going on here. I don't know what Vinder's role in this episode very much confuses me. I don't know what's going on, but if you look behind here, there is a TARDIS, but it's red. And I theorize that this may be the Master's TARDIS. Maybe he's taking the mick out of the Doctor and he's made his TARDIS a police box, just to be like, I'm copying you. Yaz and the Doctor having a... Yeah, and I think that'll be on the front. But it's not on the front in this shot over here. That's not ha 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 ha, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe that's a dumb theory. I don't know. That's his direct phone to the Doctor he's holding. Did the Doctor give Vinder a phone in the Vanquishers, or did I make that up? Did I make that up? I don't know. Anyway, we got to smash through this trailer. I got lots to do. No idea who this fella is, but good to see you, mate. Have a good one. Sasha looking amazing. I'm so excited to see this Sasha, but it's his last appearance, guys. It's his last appearance as the Master until we no doubt, well, he's going to get a big finish thing, but that's his last appearance, and I'm very sad. I'm very, very sad. Vinder is the Doctor's dad. That's an interesting theory. That was a big theory that Bel and Vinder were the parents. I don't know if they'll go that route. There's already enough going on in this episode. I don't think we need that big of a reveal, but we'll see. There's multiple Earths getting shot at here. No idea what that's about. No idea. And then this is definitely our Earth here, getting absolutely shot at by something. Ashad, the lone Cyberman. Look at him, he's angry. He's an angry boy. Angry boy. Here we go. Shot at in the TARDIS. Now here's the big shot everyone's going on about. There's two TARDISes here. I think that's the Master's TARDIS. Some people have suggested that it's Joe Martin's fugitive Doctor's TARDIS. Maybe it's a classic Doctor, because that's also been rumored in this episode. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. Beautiful. Ace just being awesome. Then we get Tegan and Ace taking on the Cybermen, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So the Cybermen are going to take over Unit. Maybe that's why it explodes. I don't know. I don't know whose spaceship this is right here. I think that's Vinder's, perhaps. Train. Beautiful looking shot. Her final battle. Oh, I've maximized it. Here we go. Some people have suggested that these lasers here are not the Daleks, but it's actually Vinder's. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. And then Yaz is all like, I don't want this to end. Neither, mate. Neither. I've never seen this shot before. I did not pay attention. What is going on here? What is going on there? Hello? Is this entertainment? I don't know who's climbing up there. Maybe it's Ace before she jumps out of the building. I don't know. Not sure what's going on in this shot at all. Daleks. And then the one big shot. But that's not her regeneration. Calling it now. That's not her regeneration at all. Tegan's climbing up. Okay, it was Tegan in there. So maybe Ace jumps out the window and parachutes down, and then Tegan's like, I'm taking the lift. But the lift's actually just a ladder. So anyway, let me know in the chat below what you guys thought of this trailer. I know it came out ages ago, but I haven't really done a breakdown on it. That was a very quick breakdown because we got a lot to do today. But yeah, let me know your thoughts, pretty please, and I'll read them out. But until then, my beautiful people. I clicked the wrong thing there. That's embarrassing, isn't it? That's really embarrassing. We shall have a little bit more fun because I found a really cool quiz. Guys. Here we go. So this is from The Guardian. And I think we should do it together, chat. I think we should do it together. Oh. Are you guys ready for this epic Doctor Who quiz? Can you tell us Sontarans from the Skithra from The Guardian, posted a couple days ago? It's 20 questions. We're going to smash through it. Are you guys ready? Annoying quiz. No, it's going to be a fun quiz. Yes, it is Broadchurch, 100%. Yeah. I didn't even need to read that. Alright, maybe I'll turn this down a little bit. Maybe it's too epic for us. Maybe it's too epic. Here we go. The TARDIS interior debuted alongside the 13th Doctor, featured a biscuit dispenser. What type of biscuit was it? It's a custard cream. Has to be. Done. Easy. award-winning episode Rosa, co-written. Who did Ryan meet? That's Martin Luther King Jr. The finale was called what in Whittaker's first season? Ranscour av Kolos. Done. The 13th Doctor faced off against many creatures. But what did they face off against in the Saranga Conundrum? That's the mighty Pating. The mighty Pating. Come on, guys, we're smashing through it, guys. Which comedian was one of the main guest stars? Oh, I think that was, I don't even know how to say it. Ailing? Ailing B? Smashed it. Going through. What condition did Ryan have that apply? Oh, he had dyspraxia. Yes. During the Whittaker, Joe Martin plays an incarnation of the Doctor from the Time Lord's past. She first appeared during Series 12 in 2020. What name was given to her? It was the Fugitive Doctor, 100%. 100%. Oh, hang on. Need some more epic music. Let's go back. Here we go. What football team did Graham support? I've got no idea. Someone tell me. Someone tell me quick. I know the chat's behind, but someone tell me quick. I don't know. West Ham? Are we locking in West Ham, everyone? I don't know which episode he says it in, but we're going. It's done. Right, which fictional police force did Yasmin Khan work for? Oh my god. Hallamshire Police? Oh gosh, I'm not gonna do well, guys. I'm gonna say, it's not, Sheffield's not there. Has to be Hallamshire. Beautiful, we're done. The episode Demons of the Punjab was set during the I don't know what year it was and featured, but when did it happen? Oh my gosh. Troy, if you're in the chat, help out, guys. I don't know this. I should know this, but I don't. 1947, you guys want to lock that in? Do you guys want to lock that in? Oh, I didn't even click it, but that's what, we got that right. Although Whittaker was the first one to play. Oh, yes. Which female actor played her in the... It was... Oh my god, it wasn't Dawn French. Was it Joanna Lumley? Guys, I don't know. It's too much. This music's making it far too intense. It has to be Lumley, right? Has to be. Come on! Here we go. Sacha Noir made his debut. Yes. But who did the actor play? Oh, he played the director. Oh, we need more epic music. Come on. I don't know who that... Oh. Some people in the chat are saying Warris. It's Warris. Well done, everyone. Well done. Which episode marked the exit of the 13th Doctor's companions? That was Revolution. Don't try and treat me with Revelation. Get out of here. Okay, what was the name of the explosive mentioned by 13th Doctor when she and Yaz were trapped on the gravity bar at the start of the Halloween apocalypse? A weapon that had also featured in Doctor Who in the 1980s, wielded by a companion Ace alongside the 7th Doctor. Now, guys, I'm not good with my classic Who. Just wait until Nitro 9? People are saying Nitro 9. I knew that. 100% knew that. Alright, we're close now. 4 more questions, guys. During which episode did the Doctor and her friends tackle the Queen? That was Nikola Tesla, Night of Terror. 100%. Let's go. The Sontarans invaded Earth's history and even rode horses into battle in Crimea War during the 2021 story Flux. But what kitchen instrument? Oh, that's a walk. I'm just walking out of here, mate. I'm walking. Alright, here we go. He was species bonded. Oh, that's Carbonista. Even done. That's done. What? Oh my god, I didn't read it. I was getting too ahead of myself. That's fine. Whatever. One wrong's fine. Reptiles, fish people, wherever you want. Okay, yes. The Sea Devils, Doctor Who. How many years had it been since their last major appearance in the show? My goodness, I don't know. Guys, was it 50? No, it wasn't 50 years. Was it? I don't want epic and emotional music. Maybe I do need it for my loss. Yeah, this is the loss music, everyone. I copped an L. 38 years, you guys are saying. Alright, guys. And to end off this emotional stream, here we go. And finally, the moment has been prepared for. Who has been announced as the replacement for Jodie Whittaker? With incoming showrunner Russell T Davies saying, the future is here. And it's Richard Ayoade, I'm pretty sure. Didn't they announce that? No, I'm kidding. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Ncuti Gatwa. It is Ncuti Gatwa. And just like that, we have done the quiz. Come on. Well done, everyone. Well done. We need our epic music back. We need our I'm not having that. I'm not having sad music. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'll turn it down a little bit. Thank you so much, everyone. That was actually quite a bit of fun. But as said, I do have a special guest. I do have a special guest somewhere. Somewhere in here. So I'm contacting them right now. I'm seeing what we can do. Oh, come on, let me in. Let me in. How do I move you? Let me move you. This is some, oh, hang on. Oh my goodness. I'm moving things. Things are happening. Okay, I think it's worked. Ladies and gentlemen, any guesses on who the special guest is? Any guesses right now on who this special guest could be? It's Crispy's mum. My mum's the next doctor? No, it's not. My mum is not the guest. Guest, could you make like a noise for me? No, can't hear you. That's not good. Hey, that's not good at all. Can you say some? Boy. Oh, I heard you. Can you say it again? Oh my gosh, this is.
I'm enjoying watching you square. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, well, this is my first time live streaming since we had.
At least turn your virtual camera on, mate, so I can see you. Come on.
No, I say no. Oh, okay. I say no. It's not Tharies. It's not George Sheard. It's not Chris Chibnall. It's not.
You hyped this up so much, everyone's gonna go, oh, it's just him again.
It's just him again. Ladies and gentlemen, please, can we get some claps in the chat for my home slice, Troy Red Archer live, ladies and gentlemen. Wowee. Oh my goodness. Oh. He's in the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not Boris. It's Troy Red Archer live, my home slice. Hey Troy, good morning. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm pretty good. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. Just Troy Lamau.
Yeah, you know, as soon as you went, who do you think it is? And I saw people saying Jamie Magnus Stone. I was like, oh, you've really set the expectations too high here.
It would be nice if it was Mr. Jamie Magnus Stone. He did send me a lovely message the other day about the video we did, and he was like, mate, well done. Even I learned something. So very exciting, very very exciting. But you know what else is exciting, Troy?
What's exciting?
Today's the day, mate. We've been talking about this day forever, for a long time, and it's here now. It is here. Are you excited for the episode, Troy?
I'm pretty excited. I'm still waking up, in fairness, but you know.
You usually are.
Look, Chaz Monkey in the chat. I don't think he knows who I am, but he just said I look like Peter Capaldi, so I'll take that as a dub.
You are Peter Capaldi.
I'll take that as a dub.
You are Peter.
Can we just hang on before we get excited about the episode? Can we talk about how you've had like 150 plus people watching you for the whole time? Like, this is insane. What? Yeah, you've got 163 watching you right now, but you had like 20 more like a minute ago. Like you've been peaking on high numbers, my dude.
Mike, well, thank you everyone in the chat. Well done, everyone. I'm proud of you. Thank you. That actually means a lot. I didn't look at the numbers because I was like, I have too many tabs going on here. But wow, that's why I have Troy to look at these things. Absolutely.
Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, I was monitoring. I was watching you really. Oh, you did that whole quiz all by yourself. I'm so proud of you. The chat didn't have to help you once, mate.
The chat didn't help me at all. Didn't help me once. No, I'm kidding. Thank you, chat. I really do appreciate that. Really do. I knew maybe 70% or less, but Troy's very good with Doctor Who things. How many DVDs were in Blink?
17.
Thank you very much. Beautiful. It's
an ongoing bit.
So, for those who don't know Troy, we have a little podcast together called Who's There? A Doctor Who podcast, and we post every single Saturday. And so we just had an episode come up last night called Goodbye Jodie Whittaker, and that already has 500 views, so thank you so much for the love there. But I posted a little highlight clip from our podcast the other day. And at the start, I was like, hey guys, We're currently at 688 subs, and our goal before the centenary was to get 700 subs. So I was like, I'll give it a little push, give it a little love, and then you guys came out of nowhere. And now, Troy, what's the sub count? What's the sub count now, Troy?
I'm going to double check. Last time I looked, it was 772. Let me just see if that's changed at all.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous, mate.
775.
Unreal. So thank you guys very much. You guys very much pulled through. I do not take that for granted.
Can we get to 800 before the Power of the Doctor now? Can we increase the goal to 800
so
rather than 700?
That's the new goal. If some of you guys in the chat don't know of the podcast, I think Troy just linked it. So go and check it out. If we can hit 800, I think someone just subscribed there. Thank you so much, guys.
Oh,
you're absolute legends. You might get 800 before tonight's app. That's the goal, Sarah. That's the goal. If we can do that, who knows?
Be able to get a live subscriber count up on the screen. So if I can do that, I can.
You can just keep an eye on it.
Posted then. Yeah. I'm pretty sure somewhere they let you do that. Oh my god, it's already shot up. We're at 785. We just gained 10 on the spot.
You're a joke, guys. Oh, you guys are the best. You guys. So but while we're saying that, while we're saying that, the reason I bring this up is because Troy and I will be going live directly after the episode airs.
87.
For me. So Troy's going to watch the whole episode in its entirety, and he's going to be losing his mind, and then I'm going to just be waking up, having a good time, staying away from my phone. Troy's going to be messaging me being like, oh my god, James Corden's the Doctor, you won't believe it.
89.
Oh, stop. Oh my goodness.
This is great. 90. It's 790. We're still going. I want to see if we get past 800 at this point.
If it happens during the stream, that's unreal. That is crazy.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the love.
Probably should say as well, because there's some people in your chat who've been a bit worried about the podcast live stream. Obviously, the idea for us doing it is that we want to do it as soon as we can after the episode's aired, because it'll be like the hot topic. Everyone will want to see what people are talking about with it. And, YouTubers will typically, they'll record their stuff and, you want the channel link in the chat again? There you go. I'll just put it like 5 times in there. There you go. Or 4 times.
Beautiful.
But no, obviously YouTubers are going to have to record and then get it uploaded and that kind of thing. If we do a live podcast, then obviously you guys can watch it as soon as physically possible. So we're going to start it at 10:30 p.m. UK time, BST. We're at 795, by the way. And that's because hopefully as soon as you finished it. If you get it a little bit later, what we're going to do is if Crispy is a little bit late watching the episode, depending on how soon it gets up on stream in Australia, I might go live just myself for 10-15 minutes while we wait for Crispy to get in. So whatever happens, we will be starting at 10:30, whether it's just me, my ugly mug, or me and Crispy. But we're going to talk about the whole episode, and it'll run for hopefully about an hour and a half, maybe a bit longer, we'll just say. But by that point, we'll be going into midnight territory in the UK, and my lovely mum will be trying to sleep.
I was about to say,
we won't go for super duper long.
We can't keep
She said
it's
fine to go as long as we want, but I don't want to keep her awake.
But the episode will generally be around an hour. But if it's shorter, we'll see what happens. But the idea of it, as Troy said, was we're trying to get this episode out as soon as we can for the people, because no doubt Troy and I are going to have a lot to say.
800, baby!
Do we hit it in, 5 minutes?
Yep, we just hit 800. We just hit 800. Now, can we keep going? Can we get to 900 on this stream? No.
Someone was saying we're going to get to 50,000.
Yeah, go on.
Wow,
go on.
Thank you guys so much. I didn't understand the power of people
the power of the live chat.
Watching Crispy Pro. Someone, I think 3 Willy Boy just sent $2. Thank you. He said Crispy for showrunner and Troy for 15th Doctor. That's the plan, mate. That's the plan.
Thanks. Speaking of, couple of things. Since we're doing Power of the Doctor pre-show chat, actually, I've brought some things to talk to you about.
Troy.
Couple of things.
Troy being prepared. What?
I am prepared.
Troy is. I know that's the joke. Troy is always the prepared one out of us two. Troy's like, all right, I've got the layout for the episode, and I'm like, yeah, I'm here. I'm here right now. Don't worry.
Well, yeah, I mean, if I hang on, because I don't know how much of the screen you can see. If I go like this, how much of this can you see on the stream if I do that?
I can
you
see.
Can't see it as well.
Sorry.
I was gonna try and show the layout, but it doesn't.
I might be able to. Hang on.
No. Don't worry.
Well, what have you done for the stream? What have you done?
Oh, I was gonna go and I was gonna go back to the Who's There thing, and I was gonna change the border just to match the one, because I've already made the border for tonight's stream, so I was going to just change it so you can see
there's like an infinite number of me. Hello.
There we go. Power of the Doctor review. There you go. You can't see it on the screen, but I've changed the border now in OBS, so it's ready for tonight's stream. No, so there are 2 things. Oh, look at those. I can't remember what check.
Yeah, thank
check
you,
current
whoever
news.
that. I don't know how much that is, but high five to you. I don't even want to attempt your name, but you're a legend, and you're a legend, and you know it. Thank you very much.
Wildcard really wants me to say what it's like playing the next incarnation of the Doctor. It feels amazing, you know? But I really wish they'd give me a new screwdriver because I'm still stuck with Jodie's.
Oh, so mate, that's
I'd love a new one.
I'm still stuck with Peter's.
Yeah, to be fair, I should have gone with Peter's. That was a bit of a mistake. So the two things I wanted to bring, one of them is like a reminder to people, because we talked about this on the podcast, and obviously we expect every Doctor Who fan to watch the podcast, and if they don't, then you know, a bit of an L for them. 801 subscribers, by the way. If anyone else hasn't subscribed, guys, you know, go and get us up there. We want to get to 1,000 by the end of the year. It's going to be easy at this rate, you lot. It's going to be easy. So
you guys are legends, absolute legends.
So the first thing is, people keep saying, "Oh, I really hope we're going to see the Fugitive Doctor in this episode. I really hope she shows up one more time." We've known this for months.
Quite some time.
Are we crazy for being like the only people to remember this?
Well,
like
I think it was briefly mentioned at a con, wasn't it?
It was, yeah, but it did circle Twitter quite quickly, and then we mentioned it on the podcast and stuff. But yeah, if you didn't know, Matt Stevens, who is like the executive producer on Chris Chibnall's run, he was at Gallifrey 1 about whenever it was last on, 4 or 5 months ago, with Sacha Dhawan and with Joe Martin. And he was asked in there, you know, will Future Doctor come back? And he confirmed it there and then that the Ruth Doctor will make at least a brief appearance. So she is going to be in the episode. It's That's just, crazy. I guess, it's like Graham, like with Bradley Walsh being on set. I mean, presuming he is actually in the episode and not just watching them film, which I don't know why he would be. Like, it's just another appearance that they're trying to like just kind of keep under wraps, I guess. But like, if you follow the cons and stuff, then you know anyway. You know, you just know. So Ruth is going to be there.
Ruth's going to be there.
The other thing,
Troy.
It's only small, but someone shared it on Twitter last night. I can't remember the name. If I can look through my likes, I can then give credit to whoever it was, because I like a lot of things on Twitter, so it might take me a minute to find this.
Troy's usually on Twitter like a lot. If you want Troy's ramblings, go and follow him as well. He's got some great ramblings.
Don't follow me. It's dangerous.
One
likes my tweets.
You listened to Midnights, didn't you, recently?
I did. It's my first Taylor Swift album.
It's pretty good,
I like it. Good. I like it. Here it is. It's at _ZVicky_. I will link the tweet in the chat because I believe I can. But she went to see David Tennant. I believe he's doing a play in London right now called Good. And he was signing backstage, and someone said, "Oh, I'm really excited for Doctor Who tomorrow." And he was like, "Oh, are you? Yeah, that's really good." And then he just out of nowhere, without anyone saying, just went, "Who's going to show up at the end?"
Oh,
like he slid that in at the very end. Like, who's going to show up at the end? Like, he wasn't prompted to say that. He just slid it in there.
He knows.
So, yeah. I'm saying right now, we will not be seeing Shooty tonight. It will be David Tennant at the end.
Yeah.
I would literally bet you money. I'll put money on it. Do you want me to put money on it?
Okay, how are you going to do that?
How much money? How much money do you want to put on it?
50 check.
50 quid? Really?
No, I'm kidding.
Oh my god.
No.
Yeah, go on, 50 quid.
No. One buckaroo.
What? Wow. Okay.
One Australian buckaroo.
You're Freddo.
One
Australian bug. That's 50p, bro.
Yeah.
That's 50p. Oh, I'm sad. Bet it's Eccleston. Imagine.
Bet it's Eccleston.
On my next trip.
Here I am.
Oh.
Hello, guys.
Yeah, he's there.
Yeah. Okay. So, guys, chat. Let us know, who do you think is going to rock up in the episode? This is a question I wanted to ask. David Tennant, Shooty Gatwa, who's rocking up at the end of the episode? I have my theory.
You do polls on YouTube?
Yeah, I absolutely can. I'm making one right now as the...
No, like in the live chat?
Yeah.
I don't... Can you? Oh, sugar, go on. Get it done. Get it done.
Who was rocking up at the end of the ep?
I can't even see a way to do that. I thought a moderator would also have that ability. Damn, YouTube, you got to catch up with Twitch.
I took it away from you. I was like, there's too much power for Troy. Far too much.
Oh, really?
No, I'm kidding. I didn't have any influence in that.
It'll be Tharies.
Is it going to be Tharies?
Doing that pog face he did on the thumbnail for the the Power of the Doctor trailer reaction, where he's like there was the biggest pog face I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, have him show up at the end and just do that.
I would love to see Tharies in an episode. Absolutely. Okay, here we go. Oh, the poll's going off. We got 31 votes immediately. Guys, how many of you are watching this right now? That is crazy.
160 currently.
160 guys. We could fill up quite a lecture room at a university. Hey guys, welcome to Crispy Pro and Troy's lecture. Today we're talking about the power of the Doctor and the power of the podcast.
Follow me on Twitter. It feels like a lecture, so that's quite right.
That is true. Wow, we're getting a lot of love for David Tennant. 88%. Guys, go to the chat, vote in the poll. Who do you think's rocking up? Who do you think's rocking
12% of you are living in a real world with very an illusion world. Shooty isn't showing up. I'm honestly putting money on.
Troy, here's my one thing.
Go on.
All right? If Shooty does show up, we've chatted about this before with the degeneration.
Oh, yeah.
So if Shooty does right, Jody might go into Shooty, be like, whoa, here it is. Shooty's here. It doesn't say anything, and then it starts reversing. Everything goes wrong. Bada bing, bada boom. David Tennant. That's the only way I can see Shooty rocking up. Only way.
I'll back that.
Yeah, but I will think that we have David Tennant as our Doctor.
Paul McGann, oh mate, don't even.
If Paul McGann rocks, guys, come on. There are rumors to be classic Doctors. If Paul
At least
McGann
you said this to him
up,
at Wales Comic Con. I was like, would you do you want to come back? Because we want to see you back. And he's like, if they ask, I'm there. He's like, all they have to do is just tap me on the shoulder, and he's like, I'm in there faster than you can believe. He's a king.
And Jodie recently said in an interview, being like, "Oh, if you were us, would you come back?" She's like, "In a heartbeat, in an absolute heartbeat."
Yeah, hasn't she said like, I would be upset if I wasn't asked back? I'm pretty sure that was like the quote she said.
Yeah. Poor old Jodie.
Oh, it's so funny.
But then Peter Capaldi's like, "Nah, I'm good, thanks. I'm fine. No worries."
Yeah.
Oh,
Peter, come on, mate. What are you doing?
Peter, come on.
What are you playing at?
I can't wait to see David in Jodie's costume. Neither can I. That's going to be very funny.
Oh my god. Oh yeah. Oh blimey.
Yeah.
Wait, Crispy, can I just point out?
What are you pointing out? What are you pointing out, sir?
It's to do with the podcast stats. We're at 808 subscribers, by the way. You're all amazing.
You're
Thank
amazing.
you.
Love you lots.
So not only is yesterday's episode Goodbye Jodie Whittaker, which I'd like to point out was my idea, so I'm very happy that my idea actually worked for once, because my YouTube ideas don't tend to work. It's a sad story. No. So that episode is doing better than like any video version we've released, like excluding live episodes, because that's kind of a different beast with how it gets views.
Yeah.
But like we've got 528 views in not even 24 hours. That is genuinely mental. So thank you for that. But every time we do a poll on YouTube and we read out the results on the recording, we've normally had like 3 or 4 days for the poll to gather votes. And the biggest one we had was the most recent one about whether Dan will die or not, and that had like 170 votes. Crispy, in less than 24 hours, our poll I put up last night or yesterday afternoon about favourite Whittaker era companion has received 191 votes.
That is ridiculous. That is.
Should we read out the current results live on the show, just as a little preview for the podcast?
This is nice.
All right. If you want to go and vote on it, actually, do you know what? Real quick, anyone who's subscribed, if you haven't been on, just go to the community tab. That's the Twitter thread. Balls. That's not what I meant. Hang on.
Balls.
There it is.
Yeah.
Right. If you haven't already subscribed to the podcast, go do that. But then just go onto the channel, go onto the community tab, and just place a vote on the most recent post real quick. Let's give you guys about 30 seconds to do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just vote for your favourite Whittaker era companion, whether it's Yaz, Dan, Graham, or Ryan.
Let's see what happens.
I'm
very curious to see what you guys thought was the best companion.
Do you know what? I'm just to tease you. I am genuinely really surprised by these results.
I had a look early. Oh, you sent a screenshot early, and I was like, "Oh,
yeah, I did.
Oh, that's interesting." Yeah, it's been some time since then, so I haven't checked in. I'm excited.
All right, let's just give it in a second. It's had another 13 votes right off the bat. 13! Sorry, that wasn't funny. It's had another 3. We've refreshed it again. It's had another one. Just refreshed it again. Let's give it another minute and just let anyone else put their votes. So this is the first time we're reading out a poll with more than 200 responses. This is crazy.
Oh, that's good.
Is this? Can we add that picture in of how to handle fame?
How do I handle fame? How do I handle fame?
No, I know what I'll do. I'll put it in my OBS window and everyone can see it. I'll put it in my OBS window. There it is. There it is. I'm going to put this. I'm going to try and line this up perfectly with my face on OBS so you just see this.
Yeah. How to handle fame. How to handle fame.
There you go.
That's what we're doing right now. That's what we're doing right now.
There you go.
We've had 128 votes in the poll in the chat.
Look at that. It looks so good in OBS.
You should have. Okay. When I was like, oh, I've got a surprise guest, and you should have just appeared like that. Who is this?
Oh my god, that would have been so good.
That's right. I'm sure we'll do another live stream. Someone in the chat. Someone in the chat before was like, this was from Ethan. He's like, I hate Ryan, but I also love Ryan. So, what are your thoughts on that? What are your thoughts on that? My thoughts on that? Swish.
I'm joking. Yeah, Ryan has like redeeming like qualities and stuff, but just as an overall companion. Wait, someone removed their vote on the poll. It said 220, and I've just refreshed it. It's now 219.
Someone's like, no, I can't decide. I cannot decide.
Okay, all right. Until that person puts that vote back on, I'm not reading that result. So put your vote back on, whoever you are.
Put your vote back.
Be brave, as Clara said. Let me be brave. Put that vote back on.
Oh, Troy. Sarah wants you to say the Haunting of Villa Diodati speech. And your best performance right now. I want you to...
I'm not doing a who does feel. I was watching last night. I was watching the Graham Norton show episode where Jodie was talking about Spyfall with Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart, because they talked about how she was on an American chat show with the subtitles couldn't pick up what she was saying.
Oh gosh.
She said I'm from Huddersfield, but the American subtitles thought she said Huddersfield.
Huddersfield.
And Kevin Hart was taking the neck out of it. It was definitely like fresh from a trip from Huddersfield. The quote it. Wait, Troy. Someone else has removed their votes. Y'all, I swear.
They're messing with you now. They're messing with you now. Troy, I'm gonna put some epic music behind you. Okay?
No, don't do that.
I'm not.
I'm
kidding.
know the whole thing. There's a big chunk that I remember.
Yeah, do the big chunk that you remember right now.
Oh my god. All right. The quote is, you want to make the call, do it right now, because sometimes this team structure isn't flat. It's mountainous, with me at the summit in the stratosphere alone.
That was beautiful. That was something else, Troy. That was really nice. Thank you. And I did add music there. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
And it felt epic.
Can I just talk about the fact that you're using Ross Bugden's music? This is like this was the stuff I used in like 2014 YouTube.
Yeah, no,
as soon as I joined your stream, I was like, I know this music.
As soon as I was going live, I was like, I should have just like an epic intro. So it's like royalty-free epic music right now.
Yep, that's Ross's bread and butter.
So,
oh, what a dude. Right, so the poll has now received 223 votes. So I'm just going to read it out now before anyone else tries to slide it in. So, in the poll, who is your favourite Whittaker era companion? Actually, do you know what? I'm going to do something really clever.
What are you going to do?
Something really clever.
Do you want me to? I can find the actual poll and have it.
Well, I was going to say I could put it on my OBS and everyone could see it that way.
Oh yeah. Let's do it like that, and then I can be looking at it like this.
All right, does that fit on the screen well?
I'll move it over a little bit more. Move it over a little bit more. Yeah, move little bit more. Perfect. Wow, read it out for us, Troy.
A bit more. So, out of the 223 votes for the favourite Whittaker era companion, in last place with 2% of the votes is Ryan. Swish! In third place, I'm surprised. Yaz only got third place with 22% of the votes.
I am very surprised by that. I thought she would have been top 2 for sure.
Yeah. Dan is in third place with 31% of the votes, and Graham O'Brien comes out on top with 45%.
Mr. O'Brien.
I thought you get a high third place. I didn't think he get first. And what was dead funny was I sent you a picture of the poll when it had 7 votes. And Graham was winning by like 3 votes. I was like, well, enjoy this. Graham won't be winning for long. And then he just has been winning the entire time. Winning.
I'm a Graham O'Brien stan. Absolutely.
Oh, I love Graham. I just didn't expect him to be up there.
Nor did I. Really didn't. Personally, nor did I. No. But he's done very, very well. Go. He's done very, very
Don't make me do the old soft shoe shuffle.
That's my least favourite scene from Graham. Absolutely.
Yeah, but that's why you have no taste, okay? Hey, your chat has more taste than you do.
The reason I don't have taste is because I lost half a sinus when I was little, okay? And I can't taste things properly. Did you know that?
I didn't know that. I know you got a scar on your eyebrow.
I do. Have you guys seen that? You guys seen that before? I fell off a bed.
You've got Hulk's son on your eyebrow.
I've got
Sorry, that was a really Hulk's son on your eyebrow.
Is that his name?
His son was called Scar. I'm just such a nerd.
Wow.
Wow. Did you see the quote that that Chris Chibnall said in an interview recently about the Doctor Who going woke complaints? Because I thought his response was actually really cool.
No, please do spill.
So in response to Chris Chibnall being asked what he thinks about everyone saying Doctor Who's gone woke under his era, he said, and I quote, "I think the world has changed and the show hasn't. They should go and have a look at some of the past episodes. It's a show of great empathy and humanity and tolerance, and it always has been right from the start." That's
beautiful.
I really like that response.
That's a Chad response right there.
Yeah, Chris Chibnall. You know,
Chris Chibnall.
Yeah, exactly.
Wowee. Troy, have you read the chat? It says New Zealand greets you. Wow. Thank you very much, Grace. Hello, New Zealand. Are you going to be doing this? Are you going to be doing this all night? No, we are not. I'm not staying up that long. I'm so sorry. I wish I could. Yeah, but boy needs sleep.
Was this an hour stream? Was it an hour stream?
It's an hour stream. In 10 minutes? It's an hour stream. I've got dinner waiting for me tonight.
Guys, if anyone wants to do super chats for Crispy, do them now. You know, do them now.
To keep me around. That's cheeky. That's cheeky, Troy.
No, I just meant to give you money.
Oh,
you know? that was all I was at. But yeah, sure, yeah, keep you around.
No.
We've got 815 subscribers now, by the way, on the podcast.
Oh my goodness.
So we are safely over 800. Well, just to be a little bit more rude, I'm just gonna put the link in there once more to ask people to subscribe. Because we're really trying. We're really trying.
We're really trying. Absolutely,
we are.
Absolutely.
So should we just mention the podcast once more about the stream tonight,
yes,
so everyone knows what's going on,
in case everyone is watching. So we will be going live as soon as I finish watching the episode. So the episode will air 7:30 p.m. on BBC One, I believe, for you, Troy. Indeed tonight. And then as soon as that finishes airing, it gets fast tracked to Australia, which is where this little crisp is. And then I will be watching it bright and early. I'm pretty sure someone in the chat just said 6:15 a.m. Crispy Pro time on the iView. Thank you, Nick. Hope you're doing well, mate. I know who you are.
So that's 15 minutes after it finished in the UK. Okay.
But we'll see. Sometimes it's quicker, but just give or take. And then I'll watch the episode as soon as it's done. I'll exit the tab. I'll call Troy on the Discord, and we are live, baby. Troy might be live before I am, so he's gonna chat.
Yeah,
to you
that's
guys.
the thing. So, get a VPN and watch it online. Do you know what? That's a really good point. If you got a VPN,
I'm getting up at
watch it on
4 a.m. Nuh-uh. No way. I love the show, but I want to watch it how I can do it, how I know I can do it. You know?
Do you know what that sounds like to me, chat? That sounds like really beta behavior, honestly. Beta behavior. You know, like. Just saying, I would get up at 4 a.m. to watch Doctor Who.
Would you just?
Troy? It was Jodie's finale, and I was going on a podcast. Yeah.
Oh no, Troy, you're having technical issues, mate. Oh. Am
I?
Oh no, I might have to disconnect you. Oh no.
Oh shut up!
No.
I actually thought I was having a problem.
Oh no.
I was having a problem.
I could mute you right
big
now.
Bully. Go on then. Go on then.
Nah,
go on then. Do it.
All
do
right,
it.
Hang on. I'll do what Troy does. Troy always does this to me on the podcast.
No, I'm going to mute you.
Right.
I'm going to mute you.
No, I'm going to
mute
you.
Muted. He's muted. There we go. I love how I'm the guest in his stream and I now have control. So, yeah, there you go, everyone. I've muted him. I saw what he was going to do and I stopped him. I stopped him because I'm a magician. How long do I keep him quiet, chat? Do you guys want him to stay quiet for a while? Because we can just keep him quiet for like the rest of the stream and then at the very end I'll unmute him for him to say goodbye. We could do it that way. How'd you feel about that? How's the chat feel? I don't know how long the stream delay is, so I kind of got to wait for people to say something now. But yeah, so the podcast will be going live at 10:30 p.m. UK time. That's BST. I'll just talk about this now, and then you can't interrupt me. So 10:30 p.m. BST. That's UK time. The podcast will go live. There might be about 5-6 minutes of warming up. Release him. Okay, all right, I'll finally release him. There you go, Crispy. You're unmuted.
David Tennant was my dad. Did you know that?
Shut up. So at 10:30 p.m. we'll go live. It might be that if Crispy's only watching it about 15 minutes later in Australia, he might be about 15 minutes late to the podcast. It probably will be less because obviously we have like the starting soon screen and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I will start the stream at 10:30 regardless of whether he's here or not. And then it'll just be me on my own until he gets in. Hopefully that won't be more than 5 or so minutes. Because I know you guys don't like me very much, so you don't want to just be looking at me for ages.
We love you, Troy. We love you.
But yeah, so that's our plan. That's our plan. Unmute him. Oh, that would have been so funny if I kept you muted the rest of your stream and then unmuted you in the podcast like an ongoing bit.
Oh, that would
have been so good.
That
would have been so good. Crispy needs to release David Tennant's My Dad on Spotify. It technically is on Spotify.
It is on Spotify. Sorry, for those of you who don't know why I keep mentioning David Tennant's My Dad. I made a song randomly one day because I found a really cool instrumental. And I was like, I'm going to make a song about David Tennant being my dad. So it is up on Who's There somewhere. It's one of like our week off little
Spotify link is there. That's the Spotify link to that particular episode where he sang David Tennant's My Dad. But it is on the YouTube channel, which you should subscribe to.
Stop, Troy, you're pushing this hard. You're pushing it hard.
Yeah.
No, we'll see. We'll see. I reckon. What's the point in being live?
You cannot do a Scouse accent.
I can't.
I mean, I can't even do it that well, and I live very close to Liverpool.
Can you do?
Like I have my moments where I can do it.
Can you do the wok quote from Dan Lewis?
How'd you like that, eh? Pan-fried Sontarden. Now I'm gonna walk right out of here.
That's beautiful. Well done, Troy. Well done. All right, Troy.
For the period.
Troy, we're not gonna be on the stream forever. So, last 5 minutes. What do you think is going down in the Power of the Doctor? What are your last-minute theories? What are your last-minute predictions? What are your last-minute hopes? I know a few, but has anything changed?
You didn't hear what I said.
I didn't hear what you said, so what did you say?
You said, what do you think's going down? I said, Jodie Whittaker.
No, she's done, mate. She's done.
She's done.
She's out of here.
It's a big rip in the chat. Which, by the way, my stepnan sent me a picture, just very quickly before I answer that. She sent me a picture of her like TV guide yesterday.
Yeah.
And it was a picture of the review of Power of the Doctor, and it had 5 stars. So
yeah, I saw that as well. I'm hoping Chibnall knocks it out of the park. Because we've said this
really
before,
am.
Chibnall has his clunky scripts, his clunky dialogue, far too expositional, whatever. But Chibnall can deliver some great scripts, and I feel like we might have a good one on our hands. We might have one of the best Regeneration stories on our hands.
I'm going to say this. I want Jodie Whittaker to have the best bookends of any Doctor. I want her to have the best opening Doctor story and the best closing Doctor story. Because as you know, I personally feel The Woman Who Fell to Earth is the best opening Doctor story.
Yeah.
I know everyone loves The 11th Hour, and it is a masterpiece, don't get me wrong. But for me, The Woman Who Fell to Earth is everything I want in an opening Doctor episode. It's nice. It's like it's low-key, but also not. It's accessible. It's got some good characters, some really good story beats. I want the finale, and it's being hyped up in the way that it could be. I want the finale to be the best Regeneration story. And I know there's obviously like debates which one's the best one. Yeah, but like it has the potential to be. And that would mean that, Jodie would have the best opening/starting combo out of any Doctor.
Absolutely.
I would say personally.
Absolutely.
Or at least reliably, because some people love, Matt Smith, but they might not love 11th Hour and Time of the Doctor. Say for Capaldi, not everyone loves Twice Upon a Time, so it would be good for Jodie to have like consistent bookends. I'd love that.
Yeah, no, I'd love
don't forget to read out your poll. You got your poll, by the way.
I was going to. How many votes? In 16 minutes?
236.
236. All right. So, 16 minutes ago, I asked you who was rocking up at the end of the episode. 19%. 19% have said Shooty Gatwa. And 81% have said David Stone. Shut up, Troy. Get out of here. I will disconnect you. I will disconnect you, son. I will disconnect you. He's a cheeky bugger.
The polls changed anyway. It's a good job I interrupted you. The stats just went up because more people realised to vote.
Yeah. Wow, 245 people. That's unreal. That's crazy. So yeah, 21% Shooty Gatwa, 79% David Tennant. I was going to say David Guetta. Wouldn't that be crazy if David Guetta rocked up?
Oh,
Troy, breathe. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I've not long woken up because I'm finding everything funny.
You are finding it. You know what, Troy, one of my final thoughts. I'm going to say it now. I bet you Jodie's Troy. I was reading
that message. You said the true power of the Doctor is the friends we made along the way, and I found it very funny.
Did someone say that?
Sorry, go on. Yeah. Go on. Sorry, I will be quiet.
No, that's good. That's good. So I think that Jodie is going to have the best Regeneration scene like that we've ever seen. One, I know the visuals are going to be crazy. Two, I have full faith in Jamie Magnus Stone, and that's not because we're besties now, okay? And three, I've heard that it's in one take, and that just sounds visually interesting to me. And I can just imagine Jodie nailing a monologue like she usually does, but one take, regeneration energy going everywhere. I'm excited. Nonetheless. That's just me.
I agree fully. I'm trying not to laugh at Ethan's comment. I don't know if you get that reference. I wasn't gonna say on your live stream. I don't know if you get that David Guetta reference. That shout out to their family. But that was.
Is that when he had like the? Yeah, I know exactly what it is.
Yes. Yeah. Shout out to it. Yeah, and then went like certified David Guetta moment right there. Capaldi's wasn't in one take. Absolutely not, Matty. Because there's a few moments in that regeneration where you can kind of tell, like the bit where he goes accept and then falls to the floor. And then clutches like his kidney, which by the way, nice callback.
Nice reference.
Like you can tell when the camera angle changes, his position has changed as well. Like, there's a few moments like that where there's definitely been like cuts. Unfortunately.
Did you
my ringtone is Jodie saying.
Kylie's comment. My ringtone is Jodie saying.
What's the flux?
What's
what makes you wake up in the morning? Clearly.
What's the flux?
But no. So, what was your question you asked me about what I think about the potential of the episode? Was it?
I was just talking about the regeneration scene.
Oh yeah. I think it's weird because I'm equal parts excited and also kind of sad that it isn't going to be traditionally in the TARDIS because I'm so used to it being in the TARDIS now.
Yeah, outside. Hey.
It wasn't always in Classic Who. I mean, we didn't actually see the Second Doctor's regeneration per se. I mean, he had all the little faces going around of him, and then that was it, wasn't it? Just kind of John Pertwee just kind of popped out the TARDIS like hello, and then fell into the grass. Third Doctor and Fourth Doctor regenerated outside of the TARDIS. So did the Seventh Doctor and the Eighth.
Yeah, Eighth.
Yeah, so 3, 4, 7, and 8 are the only Doctors so far to regenerate outside of the TARDIS.
And it's just all the new Who ones, right?
Yeah,
weird.
Yeah, you know.
What a weird trend.
I wonder how they'll do the rework of the TARDIS. Will just be it's just been reworked.
Who knows?
I wonder. No, surely not. I was going to say, because the TARDIS is known to like save old versions of the desktop, right? As per the Doctor's wife. What if we go back to Tennant's TARDIS for the 60th?
I don't know. I don't know what
The
they're going to
TARDIS
do.
gets confused when it sees David Tennant and goes, right, okay, back to the choral design.
Is that still around? Is that... What, do we
It's still around. Do you remember I
Yeah.
sent you that
Yeah, it's in
picture
the
of, was it Greg
storage?
James with a bunch of minions in it?
Mm.
Like, that TARDIS is still up. It's from like an exhibition or something. That TARDIS model does still exist. So if they want to use that TARDIS, they could use it.
Yeah, because
I want them to. I've got to stop
they can't use Jodie's because it's been dismantled.
Yeah, and pieces were selling on eBay for $2,000. Are any of those? Let's just conclude with that. Are any of those TARDIS pieces still on eBay? Let me see.
Yeah, and also,
oh wow,
I don't know. Did someone buy the absorbable?
There's a cool one here, and it's only £300.
What is it?
It's oh my god, it's one of the pieces from the pedestal bit. Oh my god.
So can you send me the link? Send me the link.
Oh my god. I'll put it on screen. I'll put it on screen. This.
Oh, whoa.
I'm actually tempted to buy that.
That's actually really cool.
Well, a friend of mine gifted me like £1,000 on stream and I was going to keep it for savings, but I could treat myself to a piece of Jodie's
£1,000 on stream.
Did you not see that happen? It was ridiculous,
when the heck was that?
It was about a week ago. It was mad. It was genuinely mad.
Joking, Troy.
I know. It took me a while to get over it.
Oh
But
my God.
that's the TARDIS piece. I am actually genuinely tempted to just go for that. Do you think I should?
I mean, chat. What do you reckon? Should Troy have that little
do you think
bit
I
of
should?
memorabilia?
Oh yeah, here's the example though. The things I was going for. There are some props here, and I'll give you the link if you want to put this on the screen fully. I'm not going to send you a picture with like my address in because that would be dangerous. But there are several pieces of Jodie's TARDIS here, like hexagonal pieces, and someone's selling them on eBay. I've just put you one of the links on Discord for £1,950.
Oh my god!
Like, you know.
Oh my goodness.
The only thing that worries me is that this prop isn't an official thing. You know, like, is there any proof that it is actually
real?
You know, reused? Like, is there any proof? What does the listing say?
I'll put it on the screen if I can. There we go. That's it, folks.
This is an actual original screen piece used the 13th Doctor's TARDIS. This is a piece of the unique base underneath the consoles. Makes more unique than any other piece of the Doctor's TARDIS that you would ever get hold of. It's that completely identifiable, past unique pattern of design. It's obviously screen matched. You can see the images. This isn't like a normal TARDIS roundel piece. I'm so tempted.
You're gonna buy
actually
for
so
two? That's a lot. That's a lot.
It is a lot. It is a lot. But like that could be like. Oh, gosh,
well, I mean,
such a great...
you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Be careful you don't show obviously your address or anything on the eBay thing that you can't see it right now.
I'm not logged into eBay.
Okay, good.
Like
okay, good. Don't want you doxing yourself.
Not doxing myself.
Oh my god.
Today.
It wouldn't be the most expensive Jodie Whittaker thing I own, in fairness, because that pop of hers from San Diego Comic Con is worth like £500 now. So it wouldn't be the most expensive thing I own.
You cheeky boy. You cheeky boy.
I don't know. I'm considering it. Because I have the money spare, but I was trying to hang on to it, but I could hang on to the rest of it and grab that. See what, I'm gonna leave it to my mum. I'm gonna show my mum the listing and she can be my judgment. And she might say no and I might buy it anyway. But imagine I just we do a podcast episode and I just go, look what I've got here and just get this out. Like Elton with a paving slab in Love and Monsters, just grabs it and brings it onto the camera.
I would love that personally.
We've even got a bit of a love life.
We've even got a bit of a love life.
I should go.
You should go. Well, just before we go, chat, please, I want your last minute theories. I'll read out one or two. Last minute theories, last minute hopes for the episode. And then we're going to call it a day. And the next time I see you, I will have seen The Power of the Doctor. And that will be in Who's There, a Doctor Who podcast. Almost an hour and a bit after the episode is. So get excited. Troy, you excited, mate?
I'm actually really excited. I'm just messaging the listing to my mum and I'm going to show it in a minute. I'm so excited, man. Like, not for any other reason than it literally is like. Well, someone said the 5 Doctors might be slightly longer, but regardless, like one of, if not the longest episode of Doctor Who ever.
Oh yeah.
Like that alone is enough to get me excited. And like I'm gonna be crying so much this weekend. Mock the Week finished on Friday, Crispy.
Yeah, no, I saw you were sad about that, mate.
I was crying for like 10 minutes because of the way they ended it. I was so upset. It's a panel show, and yet I was crying. I'm gonna be crying tonight. And if House of the Dragons finale tomorrow night or overnight tonight is sad as well, I will literally have no tears left to cry.
You're done.
They'll be all gone.
You'll be like,
they'll be all gone.
Flooper said, what time does the episode come out on ABC iView? I believe it'll be 6 a.m., 6:15 a.m., around there. Maybe earlier.
AEST is your
AEST
time zone, right?
for me.
I had an Australian arguing with us in the Who's There comment section going, you've worked this out wrong, Crispy's 10 hours ahead of you. And I was like, well, apart from the fact that we've recorded for like 20 weeks, there was a 9-hour time difference, you know, like...
No, it's a bit different. Ethan has said that 13 dies of ligma. What's ligma, Troy?
Do you really think I'm going to fall for that? Did you really? Is that really? Did you really think that? You really think that?
I'm kidding. I'm hoping we'll get a couple mins with 14, 5 minutes with 6 or 7 during the regeneration before settling into 10. That'd be cool. That'd be really cool, flashing through the faces.
Well, for all we know, Tennant is 14.
Bruh.
I'm just saying, I don't think Tennant will be 14. I think the backwards regeneration makes more sense. But just remember.
Yeah.
Oh, go on. What were you going to say?
I was just going to say, do you know what David Tennant is? My dad.
No, I'm not answering that question because I know where that's going.
He's my dad.
Shut up. I'm having to keep you in check on your own stream, Chris.
I'm having a great time. It's this lemonade.
I'm glad you had me. I wasn't going to, because when you said you're doing the stream, I was like, right, that's cool. You can do something and I won't be involved. And then he texted me last night and went, do you want to be on my stream? And I was like, all right, then.
Yeah, of course.
Just remember, everyone, right? Ncuti Gatwa has never been tied to the number 14. That's why I doubt it.
Biggest one,
like, he's pronounced as the Doctor. The future is here and it's Ncuti Gatwa. Ncuti Gatwa is the Doctor. He is the next Doctor. Whatever. The number 14 has never been associated with his name. And that's what worries me.
Yeah.
Not in a bad way, but it's just like, I mean, everyone blew a gasket when we got the War Doctor because it made the numbering really awkward.
And now we're fine.
But
who cares?
I think David Tennant is the 14th Doctor. I don't think they'll call him that.
No.
Because
people
remember that
calling him the Bridge Doctor. That's what people are
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. The code name among the production staff has been that the 360th anniversary specials are called the Bridge episodes. Yeah. So it might be that we call him the Bridge Doctor,
which I am so down with. Come on.
Imagine if he regenerates by falling off a bridge. That'd be so meta.
That's nice. That's very, very nice. That is very. Wheelie Boy in the chat just said, I think she'll regenerate into shooting and then immediately go to 10, and then we'll have the old.
As you
what?
Said.
What?
Oh, if we get a David Tennant what? Oh,
that's
we get a David Tennant what?
Your predictions? Oh. I think we're gonna get a David Tennant what? I think so.
I think we're gonna see David Tennant.
Yeah, we'll see. We will absolutely see. If David Tennant's your dad, who's your mum? Georgia Tennant. Georgia Tennant is
fair enough.
Is my mum?
Fair enough.
Absolutely.
Yes? I've just read in the listing. It will come with copy of the documents sent to me by the contractors who sourced the item directly from set. Oh my god. I'm making an offer.
Okay, so Evelyn in the chat has said, I hope Jodie gets to go out on a high. And if rumors of returning characters are to believe, it's going to be fantastic. Also, Tegan for the Oz representation. Absolutely. Absolutely. When I'm showrunner, we'll have a bit more Aussie representation. I can assure you that. Damn, Crispy, what time is it where you are? You must be exhausted. Mate, it's only 8:09 p.m. It's only 8:09 p.m. for me, but I am going to go and have dinner soon. So, Troy, any final comments before I kick you off the stream forever?
I think,
This is the last time we're going to talk in person. Well, not in person. We've never talked in person. That's a weird thing to say. But we're talking virtually before we know the ending of The Power of the Doctor. So, final comments, Troy.
Very true. It's very true. Final comments. I am very, very excited for the episode. I think it's going to be a fantastic piece of Doctor Who television, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what we get at the end. So I'm excited for it. Beautiful. I'm excited for it.
Beautiful. All right, everyone in the chat, please say goodbye to Troy. Troy, it's always been a pleasure, mate. We should hang out more. Mate. We should. I'll see you in the morning, though. See you first thing.
Yeah.
See you
first thing in the morning. I'll see you in less than about 13 hours-ish.
13 hours, you say?
Oh, no, 11 hours. I can't count. I just wanted to say 13.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Thanks for having me, buddy.
That's all right, mate.
Subscribe to the podcast.
Subscribe to the podcast, everyone. Everyone in the chat saying goodbye to you. That's very, very nice. Thank you so much, guys.
I'll leave you be to sign off. Thank you very much, everyone.
Bye. Bye, Troy. Love you lots. Be good.
Be good, buddy.
Bye. And that's just it. That's our Troy. He's gone. Just like that. Wow, everyone. That was the stream. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, I'm adding some music to the end here. But guys, the final countdown is nigh. I hope you guys are excited for the episode. It's going to be a huge one. It's going to be one of the biggest episodes of Doctor Who that we've ever seen. 90 minutes. We're going to say goodbye to Sacha Dhawan, Jodie Whittaker, Mandip Gill, and many others. Will Dan survive? Will Kate Stewart survive? Will I survive the rest of the episode? I don't know. I don't know, but all I know is that it's going to be epic. And one of the best damn episodes of Doctor Who we've ever seen. I don't care what they say. I don't care what they say. Sorry, I'm getting very passionate here. I think I need to chill out and stop having this lemonade. But thank you so much, everyone, for watching the stream. I appreciate you. Thank you to everyone that donated. Thank you to everyone that subscribed to Who's There, a Doctor Who podcast. And I will see you very, very soon. Take care. Be good to one another. And as always, Alon Z, baby. See ya!